team has been working on a number of activities in the community. We do VBS each year, along with we do various construction projects. Basically just trying to make connections in the community, develop relationships with people in the community, develop relationships with the youth especially, just showing them that we will serve and do anything in the community. We're here to serve the Lord. We're here to fellowship with other fellow Christians here, and we've developed relationships over the years with them, over the many years. And as Alan said the other night, they're so appreciative of the fact that they're not used to people coming back all the time, so they're appreciative that we come back and continue those relationships with them.
I think missions are good because if a person is shy, they're going to come out of their shell if they can do that. They get closer to people, to make friends. It's a good thing. You learn a lot. You get to travel. It's fantastic. I think it's a great opportunity, and it is a blessing from God.
Missions has shown me that it's not so hard to reach out to people. And you don't need to go too far to do it. You can stay right here in Ontario. There's so much need all over the place, and you could always find somebody to talk to about God's love, about what He's done for you, and what God could do for them as well.
Seriously, missions are essential because it opens your other inner eye, and you see beyond your own boundaries, and you see what it takes to really survive. You really don't need much.
This year, I think that missions has impacted my life in a sense that I've been able to use my gift with working with children and with young people, and just delivering the gospel in a fun, creative way.
So this factor actually holds a really dear spot in my heart because last year when we were preparing, it really called me that I needed to start taking ownership of my faith, and that you really evaluate what you believe when you're trying to explain it to someone else. So by doing that, I think I feel more I feel way closer to God, and the benefits I've received from coming on this trip are so enormously bigger than I could ever give back.
So if there's folks considering short-term missions, I would say go for it. Definitely pray about it first, but I think it's good to get that experience and just to see, and because the Lord will work not only in the people you go to see, but so much of the time, the short-term missions trips actually end up doing more in the missionaries, sometimes than even in the people they go to see. The Lord really works as we're pulled out of our comfort zones and separated from, just the monotony of everyday life. The Lord can really begin to work in us and to stir things in us, to refine things in us.
Our hope is that as these teams work within the communities they work in, as we build long-term relationships and share the gospel, that eventually we'll have missionaries to come to these fields and also grow churches out of that, particularly with Native leaders and as they're discipled and as they grow in their faith.